Good evening, everyone. This is Henry Gambell with SimplerOptions.com, and in tonight's free video, I wanted to look at what has officially been the longest squeeze that I have ever traded. We've looked at this in the chat room quite a few times over the course of the past several months, and today, LULU finally decided what to do off of this squeeze based off their earnings report. So two things about this, the first of which is anytime you have such a strong move off of earnings, in my mind, that gives you something where you can kind of look, they come in batches, so to speak. So the last earnings report was very beneficial. You get a very nice move off of that. And the continuation idea was solid, but what you needed to see come through was just that 50-day moving average was able to catch up to price, spend some time consolidating, and now that report is out, we can see that in the extended session trade that LULU is trading very well. So, I don't always, it's nice when you can see the squeeze actually pop higher prior to the report. That always makes for a nice run into earnings, but overall that consolidation pattern ended up being very beneficial, and I think that LULU will continue to trade well. Now, as you look at a couple of ways to trade this, we like to look at the idea, and I always discuss this with people, where if you feel more comfortable just coming out and outright selling the puts, it is always a perfectly fine way to trade it. I like looking at these unbalanced butterflies because if you are in a situation where this traded a little bit softer, it can just be a lot more, or a much more forgiving position than just being outright short those put options. So the action that we're seeing tomorrow will be definitely beneficial for the position. Some, that we talked about this in the chat room, did it around 80, and if you're able to do that for a better credit, then that will be a more advantageous position. What do you focus on after something like this has gone in your favor? I look at this and will be perfectly content to hold it into Thursday. With this being a shortened week, Thursday will be the last day that we actually get to trade. So what I'll be focused on is that I feel pretty confident that LULU is going to stay above 78. So I'm really just curious if the 81 put is going to end up having any type of value. So as we get into Thursday, I would like to try to sell the 81 put, buy the 78 back, kind of like you're exiting a put debit spread. So if I can take in a credit on the initiation of the trade, then exit the vertical also for a credit, it's just kind of the icing on the cake, and that should be a very easy way to manage LULU. So I hope that helps. You guys have a good night, and we'll see you at the next free video.